Welcome to the Talkin Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. The momentum in the world of recruiting continues to be in the favor of the Tennessee Volunteers. We're talking about the big recruiting weekend coming up, Memorial Day weekend, tons of kids on campus. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Let me show you guys this graphic. Stole it right off the old internet. Stole it off of Twitter. Can't even remember who I stole it from, so I apologize for that. But this is a breakdown. This is a breakdown of the level of talent that is going to be on Rocky Top this weekend. And again, it's not just anybody. You can't just show up for an unofficial visit on Rocky Top this weekend. It's got to be by invite only. You can see there the headliner, the guy leading the way, the guy that has created all of this momentum in the class of 23. That is five-star quarterback Nico Mauigoa, four-star tight end Ethan Davis. You've got Francis Mauigoa, and that's who we're going to talk about here in just a moment. Boys, the momentum just continues to build. But again, huge weekend coming up. We're going to talk about Francis Mauigoa, but as always, do me a favor. Smash that like button. It's just below the video. Hit that little tiny thumbs up. It helps the channel. If you like what we do, it takes 2 seconds. Hit that thumbs up. If you're new to the Talkin Vols Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We are fans just like you. So make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications so you don't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Also want to give a quick shout out, a big thank you to all the members of this channel. You can hit that join button. There is strength in numbers. You know, somebody actually said in the live chat of the recent live stream we did, I never knew you could join the channel. I would have done this a long time ago. Boogie, you need to let people know. So I'm letting you know, hit that join button. You can become a member of the channel. You get custom emojis. You get access to fan call-in shows, and you support this channel, which we greatly appreciate. You give us the opportunity to pump out more content. So let's talk about five-star offensive tackle Francis Mauigoa. You might be saying, Boogie, you just talked about him a couple of days ago. That's right, but we've got some breaking news that we're going to get into. Offensive tackle, 6'5", 330 pounds. He is a five-star. The 24/7 Sports Composite has him ranked as the number 2 offensive tackle in the country. This is a big-time prospect that would be huge for Josh Heupel and this coaching staff to land. Here's an article from On3.com written by Chad Simmons. Five-star offensive tackle Francis Mauigoa set for first visit to Tennessee. Let's take a look at it. It says, since his friend Nico Mauigoa committed to Tennessee, the Vols have surged for five-star offensive tackle Francis Mauigoa. The number 10 ranked prospect in the On3 consensus has been in contact with Josh Heupel and Glenn Ellerbe on a regular basis over the last 6 weeks. Again, it all goes back to Nico. There are so many factors, people out there that just want to talk about money. They just want to say, oh, Tennessee's just buying their players. I don't care if that's the case or not. I really don't care. Let's just get them on campus and let's get Tennessee back on top of the SEC where they belong. But there are so many more factors to recruiting than just NIL. Maybe NIL opens the door, but also the Nico effect. The Nico effect is real, guys. His relationships. He is getting guys like Carnell Tate interested in Tennessee, waiting on him to pull the trigger at any moment. I feel confident about Carnell Tate. Now I'm feeling confident. You know, I had a little birdie in my ear just a couple of weeks ago saying, Boogie, we got every reason to believe that Francis Mauigoa is coming to Knoxville. Book it. He said book it and believe it, and here we are continuing to see that momentum. But it's the Nico effect. It's NIL. It's Josh Heupel and this culture, this family atmosphere that he has created on Knoxville. Now we're going to have an opportunity. We are going to have an opportunity this weekend to get Francis Mauigoa on campus and continue to build that momentum, and let's go land a five-star offensive tackle. The article goes on to say Mauigoa has been wanting to check out Knoxville, and he will get to do so for the first time this weekend. The trip will be an unofficial visit. The Vols will have a long list of recruits on campus Memorial Day weekend. The 6'5", 327-pound five-star out of Bradenton IMG Academy is one of them. It says here, when asked about Tennessee in a recent interview, Mauigoa said the whole staff is showing love to me. Talked the most to Coach Ellerbe and Coach Heupel. They're great guys. Coach Ellerbe is someone I really like. He is a smart offensive line coach, and we are getting along. Says his friend Nico is in his ear too. Again, I've talked about the importance. The absolute importance to get Nico in the boat early and let him hit that recruiting trail, and that is what we are seeing now. Says Nico talks about creating a whole new team at Tennessee. Talks about the skill guys being there. That's something I've been talking about for the last week. Tennessee has the skill players. They're in place. They're ready to go, but we need somebody on that offensive line. And here's what Francis Mauigoa said. He said Nico told him to win a national championship at Tennessee, they need linemen like me. That is what they are missing. He said, national championships, boys. We're talking about national championships. We're not talking about 6-6. We're not talking about 7 wins. I love the quote from Rodney Garner. I didn't come here to win 7 games. Neither did these kids. We're talking about championships. Josh Heupel showed up on campus talking about chasing championships. Block out the haters. I don't care what Alabama fans say. I don't care what Georgia fans say. Let them laugh because we are on the way back. I believe it. I was hesitant. I was so scared to jump on board the hype train. But Papa T said, Boogie, just go. Just get on the hype train. All aboard the hype train. And now we are cooking. He goes on to say Nico's talked about the school and the coaches. He says everything is great. The coaches have a plan to get Tennessee back to the top, and Nico has been talking to me about it. It all sounds great. Mauigoa is in the process of narrowing down his list to 5 schools. Tennessee is expected to make that cut in the coming weeks. So, again, Francis Mauigoa going to be on campus the big Memorial Day weekend. All the talent in the world is going to be there. Nico's going to be there. Nico's going to be in his ear. But you might be asking, you might say, Boogie, how much momentum do they really have? How close are they really with Francis Mauigoa? They've been trailing in recent weeks. Well, let's jump over to On3 and let's take a look at the recruiting prediction machine. You can see who has surged to the top. Why is Tennessee at the top? You can see they have surged straight to the top. Got to give a shout out to Bradley Dover over on Twitter. He's the one that tagged me up. Said, Boogie, I've got some content for you. Tennessee just took the lead for Francis Mauigoa on on3.com. You can see there Tennessee now leads the way, 50.4% favored to land the big 5-star out of IMG Academy. This is big. This is big. And you can say, well, what difference does it really make? It's a recruiting prediction machine. These guys are paid experts. These are the guys that you want to follow the source. Guys like Simmons, guys like Austin Price, these are the guys that know what's going on. Tennessee favored, yes, it's recruiting, it's fluid, it changes. We'll see how it plays out. But right now, Tennessee surges to the forefront over USC, and also he's not even stepped foot on campus yet. We saw what happened. We saw what happened once Carnell Tate was on campus. The number blew up. Ohio State out of the picture. They can continue to hit the comment section. They can continue to tell me that Carnell Tate's going to Ohio State or Notre Dame. He's a Vol. He's going to pull the trigger. Sit back. Mark my words. It's coming. And now Tennessee is putting more steam on the 5-star offensive tackle out of IMG Academy, Francis Mauigoa. How big would this be? Hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. How much value do you put into that On3 prediction machine? Again, recruiting is fluid. It can still change. And even once these guys are in the boat, if Carnell Tate pulls the trigger, if Francis Mauigoa pulls the trigger, we have to continue to put a full court press on these guys until we get to signing day and get that pen to paper and take care of business. But hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. This would be absolutely huge for this class of 23. We need to add guys, big uglies, add guys on the line of scrimmage, offensive and defensive line of scrimmage. Dropped a video earlier today talking about a couple of those big prospects on the other side of the ball. Make sure you go back, check that out. Also, again, thank you. Thank you to all the new members of the channel. You guys have been very generous. Again, strength in numbers, 99 cents a month, 12,000 of you cats. 12,000 of you cats show up to hear what old Boogie has to say, and I appreciate the support. Also, go check out the merchandise, bonfire.com/store/talkinballs. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. Check out those brand new Beat Bama shirts. Putting 2 of them in the mail today, giving out to a couple of listeners. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. The links to all this is in the description below, but that's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.